All right, there we go. Wings up, everyone. Wings up, team. Wings up, wings up, wings up.
Wings up.
Come on, let me hear some wings up, y'all. It's 2026. This is our first synergy call of the
Wings
year.
up.
Hey, what's up? What's
Wings
up?
up.
Wings up,
Wings up.
y'all. Come
Wings up.
on. I know we didn't let the year go
Welcome
by. We
back,
lost our
everybody.
energy. That's it. That's it.
Double
Wings up.
wings, chicken wings tonight.
We're checking those
Back,
wings
everybody.
tonight. That's right. That's right. So glad to see everyone on the call today. I'm so glad to see you. Welcome to our G2 Global Agency Opportunity Call. It's a lot of you all still signing in. I was really trying to wait till more people got on the call, but we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it moving as people begin to start dwindling in. Okay, so yeah, so I am so glad to see all of our old and current members and some new faces on this call. I want to welcome each and every one of you all to tonight's event. I know a lot of you all have been waiting on this call. We've been waiting since January, guys. You know, a lot of things has been happening on the back end for G2 Global Network. I'm excited to see exactly where we're going this year and the number of people that's plugging into G2 Global Network and all of the wonderful things that we have in store. So I just wanted to just bring this presentation to you today so we can go into the new year with new innovative thinking, new ways to earn a living and to build our network up. Man, I am completely excited about what we are bringing to the table today. So once again, welcome to all of you all that decided to join today. Welcome all of our current partners, all of our guests, all of our friends, all of our future members of G2 Global Network. Listen, I know you didn't join this call by accident. I know it was not an accident. I know a lot of us have been watching a lot of things that's been happening in the economy and our global economy in the world. And, you know, a lot of people just, guess what? We're just looking for change. We're looking for things just going to allow us to elevate and to go to the next level. So you guys are in the right place at the right time. We were definitely in the right place at the right time. You didn't join this call by accident. Something actually shifted in you. Something allows you to say, hey, listen, let me go and see exactly what's going on over there in G2 Global Network. A lot of uncertainties is happening right now in today's economy, guys. And I know, you know, you're looking for opportunities to kind of dwindle around, you know, what you're seeing happening in this global economy right now. And, you know, something inside of you is saying, you know, there's got to be another way. There's got to be another way for us to earn a living. There's got to be another way for us to scale. There's got to be another way for us to build our network. You guys understand that your network determines and equals your net worth. So it's one of the things that we've been saying over the years that, you know, we are intentional about building our network because, you know, we understand that we're only as good as those that we're connected to. Okay. We're only as great as those that we're connected to, those that we socialize with, those that we frequent on a regular basis. So everything that you want right now is on the other side of that uncertainty, on the other side of that fear. And that's why you stopped by today just to see exactly what it is that G2 Global has to offer. So tonight is not about pressure. It's not about adding pressure to anyone. You guys know we're family. It's about clarity. It's about giving access. It's about showing you that there's different options on the table in an uncertain environment, right? So for everyone that stepped out on faith tonight and came out, listen, I hope that everything that you expect and everything that you thought this call was going to be about tonight would answer all of your questions and would give you some insight on our network as a whole. You guys have seen us doing a lot of marketing. You've seen a lot of our programs around. You've seen a lot of our trainings. You've seen so much of the things that we've been doing over the years on a regular basis. And for some of you all that don't know, just the history about G2 Global Network, we've been around since 2015. My partner is on the call, Gerald White. I see he's on the call. That's our Chief Operational Officer. Gerald, Are you there, Gerald?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, my camera's not functioning for some
That's
reason, but
okay,
I am
man. I
here
just
loud
want
and
you to
clear.
say hi to the people, Gerald. Just say hi to the people.
Hey,
We've
hey.
got we've got Gerald White on the call with us. He's our Chief Operational Officer. We've got Eric Canal on the call with us
I'm
tonight.
Gerald.
Uh, we've got Eric Canal on the call with us tonight. He's our President of Global Compliance and Agency Development. Eric, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here right here.
I want to
Great to
say
see
hi.
you all tonight.
Say hi to the people. That is one of our other partners. We've got Malik Aziz on the call tonight with us. He's part of our network. He's our president of global business development and recruitment. Malik, are you there?
Yes, sir. These are exciting times.
These are definitely exciting times. We're glad to have you on the call with us as well. We've got a lot of our partners on here. I know Larcia's on the call. That's our executive coordinator on the call. Are you there, Larcia?
Absolutely.
All right. So I just want you guys to say hi. This is part of our leadership team that's on the call. Listen, G2 Global Network has been around since 2015, guys. 2015. And what we've created within our network, guys, what we've created is a solution and a network and an ecosystem of being able to access real capital. Most of the times, what we've discovered is that we wanted to bridge the gap back in 2015. We wanted to be able to bridge the gap between the underserved communities and them having actual access to capital. And not only access to capital, our initial approach was to have them to have access to education and real opportunity. I see there's some people on the call at night that started off with us back in 2015. Welcome all of you all to the call as well. But from day one, G2 has identified that there was a fatal flaw in the financial system, you all. And that flaw was we weren't in it. We wasn't there. Okay. And we was not part of that system. We didn't have access to a lot of these funding and access or opportunities was reserved for the few. It wasn't reserved for many. There was challenges that was faced in our underserved communities. Things like our small businesses, our small business owners, our entrepreneurs, our churches. We've got pastors on this call tonight. We've got churches on it. We got non-for-profit organizations on this call tonight. We got small business owners. We've got attorneys and doctors on this call right now tonight. And we've got CPAs and all types of people that's on this call that also face challenges with being underfunded and being overcharged and overlooked. And one of the things that G2 Global specialized in and wanted to do was to bridge that gap between these small businesses, bridge the gap between these companies and these churches and these entrepreneurs and all of these people that's trying to excel, but they're underfunded. They don't have access to real capital. They don't have access to real education. They don't have access to real opportunities that's going to allow them to scale and to make it to the next level. And so we're a different kind of network, you all. This is a different kind of network. I like to always tell everyone that this is not a company. We are definitely a family. So if you've been around G2 Global Network for some years and you've been around us, you guys know we're family. So if I mess up tonight, guess what? It's okay. I'm amongst family, right? And and when we come together amongst family, we're able to collaborate. We're able to collaborate. So G2 Global Network is collaborative ecosystem, not a competitive environment. We're not here to compete against one another. We're here to build each other up. We're here to learn more about each other. You guys are different business. You guys own different businesses and different entities. We want to know about what it is that you do, right? But we want to collaborate with you. We don't want to compete with you. Okay. We believe in education. We believe that education creates elevation. We believe that community creates sustainability. So this network's purpose is just to bring people together from all walks of life with one shared mission, and that's to break the financial norm and build legacy and wealth together. Okay, so we've got all walks of life on this call right now, this very second, and but we have one mission in mind, okay, and that's to break those financial barriers. So there's three reasons why you all joined this call tonight, and I know just know by statistics, and I just know by speaking to a lot of you all that number one, economic uncertainty is personal now. It's no longer just a headline. It's no longer just on the news and it's happening to others. It's dinner. This is dinner table conversation now. It's happening right in our own homes. People are losing their jobs and people are losing their way of making money. There used to be a time where, sometimes a lot of people felt safe in their jobs. They've been in their jobs 10 or 20 years, or they've got specialty type jobs. They got, government jobs. You guys remember, they say, I got a good job. I'm safe, right? We know that that's not the case right now. Layoffs right now is happening in this economy frequently. It's on the rise. So layoffs are no longer headlines. This is actual dinner table conversations. And people right now are asking, if my income disappears tomorrow, what exactly is my backup plan? Okay? If my income changes tomorrow, what exactly is my backup plan? Right? I want you to think about that. Whatever it is that you're doing right now, if that fails tomorrow, what do you have to back up that plan? Do you have a plan that's going to keep you steady? Do you have a plan in place that's going to allow you to scale? Do you have a plan in place that's going to allow you not to fall under the poverty line? Okay? Or some of you all may even be in that line right now that may cause you to fall even deeper, right? What is your plan? Right? So the other reason is traditional employment is failing. The old way of doing things, the old go to work and you work 40 years, you get a watch, you retire, you stay loyal to the company. Those days are over with. Those days are over with. Once again, it's uncertainty in the workplace. And then there's a third reason that you all join. Some of you all join because you're looking for real financial and real solutions. This audience that we have right now on this call, you all are done with just being motivated. You're done with people just pumping you up and selling you an ice cream dream, right? You're done with that type of stuff. You're looking for something that's going to enhance your skills. You're looking for things in a systematic way. You're looking for infrastructure. You're looking for a way for you to currently scale what you're already doing, or to bring you into a place where of abundance, right? So there's three reasons why you're joining. You have to pick exactly and know exactly what those reasons are for you. Why? Because the reality of today's economy is, let's listen, over a million jobs have been lost across the country, across 2025 and the beginning of 2026. Over a million jobs has been cut. Okay, and those jobs is going across all type of sectors. It's happening across the tech sectors. It's happening across the retail sectors. It's happening across the logistics sectors. It doesn't matter. Manufacturing, government. Remember, government was safe. When you had a government job, you felt as though you were safe, right? Amazon has laid off 16,000 corporate jobs right now. 16,000. UPS right now is planning on laying off an additional 30,000 jobs. I mean, we're seeing layoffs all across the spectrum, right? Intel, Microsoft, and other companies are repeating their layoff rounds. See, listen, this is not a seasonal issue right now. This is not because we're just going through, we're just going through ups and downs, right? This is structural. This is intentional. Why? Because automation and AI are taking over these jobs. They're removing these roles. They're permanently removing these roles. So this is not like times before where you saw a dip in the economy and you saw things structurally changing, or things are seasonally changing. This is structural. This is structural, right? Automation and AI are permanently removing these roles that a lot of you all are dependent on. So listen, the big question is simple. Are you tired yet? This is the big question. Are you tired of watching other people win? Are you tired of watching other people scale and get into different roles and come up with different innovative ideas that's actually working for them and tapping into sources such as the stock market, such as options, right? We have one of our traders on the call tonight. Okay, that's one of the things that we're going to be bringing into our ecosystem, our G2 Global Trading Academy. So we're bringing different roles here, but the question is, are you tired yet? So what if I handed you today, right now, the keys to what would unlock doors that was previously closed to you? What if tonight you heard information that would put you in a position to changing your trajectory? What if tonight that we were able to show you how to earn a six-figure income, seven-figure income right from your cell phone? Would you take that opportunity? Would you take that opportunity? So G2 Global has positioned itself over the years into an integrated capital and tax optimization platform. What does that mean? That means that we're offering extensive business and product training. That means that we offer professional sales training within our company. We offer certification pathways. We did a whole course on commercial lending certification. So there's people on our call right now that's certified in commercial lending, right? We offer ongoing mentorship and leadership development. We do mindset development calls every second and fourth Friday. We're training 2 to 3 times out of the week. We offer state-of-the-art enrollment system and tracking system. A system that's exclusive right to G2, only for G2 Global members. We're offering you access to exclusive private funding partners. Okay, a lot of you all don't have access to private money. And so this is what you're plugging into with G2 Global Network. We're offering you an automated residual income system for partners. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Because, see, our focus this year and our focus period has been on residual income. Right? We want to do the job one time and get paid over and over and over and over for it. Okay? So we build people and we reward those who help us to build others. So we're big on training, we're big on development, we're big on making sure that the people in our organization are equipped to scale and to grow. Okay? So what do you do? What do you do as a G2 Global agency? I know you all are here to say, okay, what exactly is that I'm going to be doing as an agency? First of all, let me just say this. You do not sell loans. We're not asking anyone here to sell loans and funding. Yes, we have access to plenty funding. We have access to over $1 billion of private funding, right? And family funds. But we're not asking you to sell funding. We're asking you to be a solution provider. I don't want you to sell money. I want you to be a solution provider. Okay? And so as a G2 Global agency partner, you diagnose financial inefficiencies. You're looking for companies, you're looking for people that's looking for funding that has inefficiencies. They have issues, things that the bank won't necessarily touch. This is your market. This is your market. We're in a market where we're able to do loans and funding outside of what the norm is, what the banks won't normally touch, right? So as a G2 Global agency partner, you engineer capital and tax saving outcomes through our flagship EPOP program. That's our employee payroll optimization program. We're going to talk about that in a minute, right? You're going to align clients with the correct solutions by way of our exclusive private funding relationships. What about those that's looking for money to build? What about those that's looking for money to get bailed out? Some of these clients that you're going to deal with and some people that you might even know in your circle may need money for foreclosures. They may need money to bail them out of MCA products, right? Merchant cash advances. What about those that's looking to buy their first property, multi-level? How about going there? How about being able to buy a property with no money down? How about being part of a network that can show you how to purchase a multi-unit building or a multiple properties with no money down out of your pocket, right? Things like that is what you're going to come and learn within the G2 Global family, within our network. So the things that you have access to is funding and programs, all right? You have funding, you have access to residential and investment property funding for fix and flips and buy and holds, new construction, multi-unit apartments, right? And also EPOP, once again, the Employee Payroll Optimization Program. You have access to business term loans and lines of credit. How many of you all need private money? How many of you need hedge fund capital? What about emergency money? You need money in 2 and 3 days, right? MCA, restructuring and bailout capital. What about those that's been caught up in MCA loans? You need to bail them out. We've got foreclosure mitigation solutions, SBA and alternative lending, equipment funding, working capital, right? We have international funding, accelerated credit repair and consulting programs. So these are different things that you would have access to as a global agency. So the picture is to give you as an agency a conglomerate of different solutions to be able to offer into your network to the people that's in your circle. Some of you all are around people that need credit help. You're around people that need private funding. Some of you all are in churches that need church funding for your ministries. And you know that the banks right now are not giving up funding as fund is not readily available to a lot of the non-for-profits. So you need solutions. You need to be able to tap into solutions for that. Okay. And so this is one of the things that you're going to come into G2 Global Network. But our flagship program with the EPOP, guys, this is the most exciting program that we have. I'm telling you all, this is a game changer for you. So I really want you guys to really tap into the EPOP, which is the Employee Payroll Optimization Program. And all you're doing is we unlock hidden tax savings using federal FICA tax credits, okay, that's tied to a wellness program and is used to reduce payroll taxes, which allows companies to put money back into their bottom line. Okay, so most businesses, only 5% are aware of this. So over 95% are unaware of this strategy. So this is a wide open territory. This is a wide open territory. Only 95%, over 95% of the companies out there globally are unaware of this strategy. Companies hire accountants and tax accountants all the time to save them money, to trim the fat, right? But they're missing this particular strategy. Why? Because this particular strategy is hidden inside of the FICA tax, is hidden inside of a wellness program. Okay, it's hidden inside benefits, companies that have employees that offer them benefits. So with EPOP, employers can save up to $1,000 per employee annually. And they don't know it. They're not aware of this. So it's turning a standard 100, turning a standard 100 W-2 employee company into a potential $100,000 annual savings. Okay, because we can go up to $1,000 in savings per employees for these companies. They simply don't know it. It doesn't cost them any money to sign up. They're already approved. Let me share this with you. They're already approved for this program. They simply don't know that they're approved. This program was revisited and restructured back in 2014 under the Obamacare program. So, you know, there's a lot of changes that happened with this particular program. It was called a number of different things. And then it is our employee priorities, our employer payroll optimization program. Now, how do you benefit from this? Okay, we find a company that has employees that need that want to save money, and we want to put money back into their pocket and give their employees additional coverage. How do you benefit from this? as an EPOP agency partner, you simply educate businesses about the opportunities. That's it. You simply educate businesses about the opportunities. You can earn at least $3,000 per month, month after month after month, for a company that has 100 employees. Take a company with 100 employees. That's going to pay you $30 per employee. That gives you $3,000 per month. And you get that month after month. You sign them up one time, you get that same check every month. Game changer. Game changer. Okay, so once you sign them up, you have an implementation team with G2 Global Network that'll come and close the deal and make sure that they're implemented properly. We come with fully staffed with an attorney team, a Heisman Law, that's going to make sure that we stay compliant and the customers are compliant. Okay, they're going to be audited, protected, things of that nature. So this is one time you get one time to sign these clients up, and you get paid over and over and over. All right. So this is life-changing residual income, team. All right. So while a complete legal and implementation team is available, listen, this gives you the power to represent a program like this in this full transparency. I mean, you don't have to hide anything because we have attorneys that's going to lay everything out for them. You don't have to hide anything in terms of how this program works, because you have an implementation team that's going to come and make sure that these clients are fully aware and educated. But of course, we're going to offer you extensive training, and we're going to give you state-of-the-art systems provided to you so you can have immediate use, okay? So that extensive training is going to get you on board and get you educated so you can handle clients yourself eventually. But who do you target in this particular, with this particular program? You target companies like insurance companies, insurance agencies, accountants, CPAs, tax preparers. Why? Because these people have clients already that they're serving. They're already serving these clients. Okay. So you can talk to the mom and pop stores, the restaurants. You can talk to churches that have employees and just sign them up. You're basically putting money back into these clients' pockets. That's what the EPOP does. They're overpaying in payroll taxes and they don't know it. Okay. They're overpaying in payroll taxes. They don't know it. So, but with that being said, in the savings, their employees also get additional coverage. So they don't have to get rid of the coverage that they currently have. They get additional coverage outside of the coverage that their employees provide for them. Additional coverage like telehealth and virtual care, 24/7 if they need a doctor. They get additional coverage like mental health coverage, counseling and therapy services, supplemental insurance like accidental and critical illness, short-term disability, life insurance, right? They get these type of things. They get prescription and pharmacy support, family coverage, okay? And so no paycheck is impacted. Employees enjoy all these added benefits without losing a take-home pay at all. That's a game changer. So now these companies now are able to compete with Fortune 500 companies that have full benefit packages. The employers now save money on their payroll taxes. They get to attract and retain more talent. They have a healthier workplace. They're in compliance, right? And they work with existing plans. You don't have to cut out any plans. They don't have to change their providers. They don't have to do anything. Okay? So the EPOP program is a game changer. How many businesses do you all know? How many people are you connected to in decision-making positions? A lot of you all are connected to people in the decision-making positions that you could go directly to and to bring this program. Everyone we speak to on this program are shocked by the benefits because they simply didn't know. So we're signing people up now. We have people in our pipeline. We're signing them up, and people are loving this program. Think about all the people that you may have. You just need to sign one person up that may have 100 employees. Think about if that company have 1,000 employees. That's you making $30,000 every month. What program allows you to do that but the EPOP employee payroll optimization program with G2 Global Network. Okay, we have funding programs, fast flexible programs, things like fix and flip. See, this is not traditional banking. This is private investor funding. We have funding that's built for speed and leverage. We want to be able to bring deals to the table that the banks typically may not want to touch, right? So we have funding deals. We have funding deals such as fix and flip, buy and holds, new construction, multi-units. Okay, so how do you get paid from these deals? You bring a deal as an originator, you earn 30% of the points that's charged. It's simple. You earn 30% as an agency. So there's different ways that you get paid within our agency. For all fundings, we make $10,000 on the deal, you get $3,000 back to you. And the deal comes through someone that you brought into, that you recruited, you earn a 10% override. So if you didn't do the deal and someone that you brought into the organization did the deal, you get a 10% override of whatever they sell. You get a 10% override off whatever deal they close. You get 10% of that, and you had nothing to do with it. You didn't get on the phone with the client. You didn't talk to the client. You had nothing to do with that. All you did was recruited this individual that's going out there and securing business. Okay, so you're getting paid simply because they're on your team. All right, so we just review these deals. We properly evaluate them. We make sure that we've got the capacity to facilitate those deals. And deals like fix and flips up to 100% purchase is huge. Think about all of you all that's investors on this call right now. If you were able to do up to 100% purchase, well, of course, there's some things that come along with that. That's not readily available to everyone, because you have to have experience. Okay, you have to have a certain amount of flips, at least 5 to 6 flips within the last 12 months to even get that type of program. But even if you didn't have that experience, we can still get you into fix and flips with at least 90% on the purchase. And then we can rehab and give you 100% of the rehab budget. Things like that. Okay, so we have private hedge fund capital. We have up to $1 billion in accessible capital. So G2 Global unlocks high-level private and hedge fund capital through family offices and institutional investors. So we're not dealing with traditional banks. Okay, these investors and these institutions that we deal with are designed for large and complex and time-sensitive type deals that banks can't move fast enough on. Why? Because we're using private money. Okay, so who is this particular funding for? It's for all of you all that's on this call, and all of you real estate developers. It's for all of those with established businesses, and it's for those that's looking to scale. Okay, it's less restrictive than traditional banks, so you don't have to go through all of the red tape that banks is going to allow you to, that's going to make and force you to go through. Okay, decisions driven by deal performance and returns, opposed to a lot of the red tapes that banks force upon you. So this matters because it gives you access significantly to larger capital. And this is what people are looking for. The bottom line is this. This is elite capital, premium commissions, and it's a leverage to scale. It's built for partners who think bigger and move faster. I'll give you an example, guys. If you take a $2 million deal, for instance, and G2 Global charges 3 points, which is 3%, that's $60,000 in fees. If you brought that deal, you would make $18,000 on one check. And the person that actually recruited you will earn a $6,000 check just because you're on the team. Simply because you're on the team. That's it. Scalability. So we're creating a scalable company and a scalable team. What about accelerated credit repair and consulting? Right? What about that? What about people that's looking for strategic and rapid credit improvements, so they can get funding for some of these deals? Traditional credit repairs at $1,250. Your agency makes $250. Your sponsor makes $125 on traditional credit help. Accelerated programs at $3,000. Your agency earns $500, and your overrides, your sponsor's override is $250. You know, things like that. I want you to think about that. How could that come into play for your network? Some of you all know a lot of people that need credit help. What about business credit? You need to build up your business credit, right? We can build your business credit for you. That's a whole nother program. This is another program that you would have under your agency. Okay. And one of the other residual programs that we have that I'm really proud of is our G2 Global MRB, which is our residual income program. It's our monthly retention bonuses. We're paying you to keep your team motivated, to keep them informed, keeping your members engaged, and keeping your members active. You're getting paid to do that, right? So this particular MRB program rewards leadership and connections and your community. So how does that work? It works like this. You earn 30% of the monthly membership fee for every member that you bring into the network. So every time the people that you bring to the network make their monthly payment, the system automatically pays you 30%. Okay, it's all automated, guys. You'll be able to go into your back office. You'll be able to see what your commissions are like. You'll see what's being paid. You'll see the system paying you. It's all automated. Okay, and Gerald is going to talk about that in a second. But this is where we are. We're utilizing state-of-the-art technology that's going to make things simple. It's going to simplify it for you, right? Agency overrides. You receive 10% override on all funding generated by agencies you sponsor. So not only are you making 30% of their monthly membership, you're making 10% of anything that they do in terms of funding. They close one deal, for $100,000, you're making, for $100,000, you're making 10% of that on unsecured funding. Okay. And then even with the EPOP program, if one of the members that you bring in sign up companies for EPOP, you get a $3 per enrollment for each employee for all of the companies. So each one of those employees, you're getting $3 override. But once again, you don't know anything about these companies. All you're seeing is compounded commissions happening for you because you're recruiting. Okay, so this is paid. The advantages are that this is paid monthly as long as your members remain active. There's no selling required. That's another thing. You focus on retention and focus on relationship, making sure that the people on your team are on training calls. Make sure the people on your team is getting the assistance that they need, and you're just keeping them engaged, keeping them on the mindset development, keeping them on the product training, right? So your network determines what your net worth is. Your network determines what your net worth is, okay? So the larger and the stronger your relationships, the greater your income potential. Listen, you can just get paid just from recruiting. You don't have to sell one single product if you don't want to. You don't have to offer a single product if you didn't want to. You can simply focus on recruiting. There's so many different ways to make money with G2 Global Network. You may not want to do funding. You might just want to focus in on EPOP. You may be a person that says, hey, I got a network. I want to focus really just on church funding. Or I want to focus in on, credit help and counseling, right? The bottom line is this. And this program isn't just about money. It's about building a network of trust, collaboration, and influence. See, the stronger your relationships, the bigger your residual income and the more freedom you can create for yourself, okay? So the bottom line is you can literally earn a substantial recurring income simply by connecting the right people and nurturing your network. You guys got to believe in the power of the network, okay? You got to believe in the power of the network. All right. So remember, 10% overrides on your income on any type of funding deals. The EPOP overrides is $3 per month for any overrides on EPOP. Any type of emergency funding. How many times people come to you and say they need emergency funding? They need some type of emergency fund. They've got a situation going on. They're trying to close a deal. They're short on $20,000. They're short on $50,000. They're short on $100,000. Wherever that is, you can do unsecured funding for people now within your network. This is within your agency. All of this is in your agency on your website. You're going to receive your own website. You'll receive your own portal. You'll be able to manage all of this. Is what we're, everything that we're showing you is all going to be in your back office. Okay, so you'll be able to receive 1% override from any type of emergency funding that someone on your team brought. Right. But if you were the one that initiated that, you receive 4%. So off of $100,000, you would receive $4,000. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right, there we go. All right, so the power of recruiting, the power of recruiting. Hey, Gerald, can you make sure that we're good? The power of recruiting, your network is your paycheck. So every partner that you bring to the table adds multiple streams of income. The MRB, which is the monthly retention bonus, the loan overrides, the EPOP, the credit, the income is just grows with duplication, guys. It all grows with duplication. We also offer lifestyle bonuses here, guys. We talk about this all the time. With the lifestyle bonus, we want to make sure that we incentivize you to continue to keep growing. So if you get 1,000 lives in your network, you automatically get qualified for a G2 first level or first tier lifestyle bonus. That's us paying for a luxury vehicle for you. Okay, up to $1,000 per month, right? That's you tapping into the first tier of the lifestyle bonus. So once again, you're in the company, you go out and you find a company that has 100 employees, you got to do that 10 times. Or you may find a company that has 1,000 employees, just one time. But once you get up to 1,000 employees, you're going to unlock the first tier of your lifestyle bonuses. Once you get to 2,000, which will be a total of 3, you're gonna unlock your tier 2 lifestyle bonus, which is $2,000 is going to go towards your rent or your housing. So you'll get collectively $3,000 or 3,000. When you have collectively a 3,000 active lives, you'll get $2,000 a monthly housing allowance, $1,000 in a monthly car allowance. Okay, plus you'll get $30 per life residual, which on 3,000 active lives, that's $90,000 per month. When you're looking at these numbers, guys, when you get up to 3,000, you're at $90,000 per month. Okay, and the recruiter that actually brought you earns now $9,000 per month. So these numbers are not far-fetched. You may not be able to go get a company like that in one lump sum. I don't know. I don't know what your network is. Some of you can and some of you can't. Some of you know people that's in decision-making positions that, that works for companies that may have 4,000 employees, 5,000 employees. I think that one of our partners signed up 5,000 employees right before Christmas, I believe it was. Okay. So, these are doable scenarios that we're speaking. These are not far-fetched. These are doable scenarios. So even if you look at it this way, 1,000 employees, you can do it this way. Look at this. You can make 6 figures. Watch this. By only putting in 277 people. By only putting in 277 people under the EPOP program, that gives you $8,310 every month. This is game changing, okay? And a lot of people don't know about this program yet. A lot of individuals and companies don't know about this program. Companies are getting aware of it now. They're speculating in the next 2 to 3 years that major insurance companies are going to start taking it mainstream with their companies. So they're getting wind of it now, right? but 277 employees will give you $8,300 a month. Listen, this is ground level. And remember, it's automated. This is automated. This is recurring. This is a scalable system. And so right now, G2 Global, about 90% of our system is all automated. So what does that mean? It means that when you start talking with clients and people are looking for funding or looking for EPOP and savings and things of that nature, you simply just send out your link to them. You simply send a link, it tracks you and goes to your back office, and they start picking out all the products and things of that nature, okay? So what do we provide you with? We're going to provide you with a state-of-the-art tracking system, tracking and enrollment system. We're going to provide you with a dedicated personal website. We're going to provide you with full marketing and design and the design team. We're going to provide professional emails and a phone line, and that's at an additional cost, but we're going to provide that to you, okay? And I think it's like an additional $12 or $13, something like that. Something nominal, nothing major at all. All right, that's going to give you a live receptionist to answer your phone for you, transfer your calls. We're going to give you tech support, qualified funding, and EPOP implementation team. All you have to do is you bring the client and we're going to do the rest. You bring the client, we're going to do the rest. You send out your link, send out your system, your website, and then once we get that information, we're going to do the rest. Okay? So, with something like this, and in terms of a cost comparison, guys, this is costly. This is costly. It's just not cheap to run a business like this. It's not cheap to run a team like this, okay? When I say proprietary systems, I mean Gerald White, who's our chief operational officer, has spent countless hours designing our system over the last I want to say over the last 7-8 months. He's been working on structuring a system and making sure that he's coding and things of this nature and bringing in experts to get this system up to speed. But just the cost comparison in building and developing, I think if I'm not mistaken, when we first got quoted out for this system, the very first quote we received was at $1 million. The very first quote we received on the system that we were trying to build, this proprietary system, was quoted to us at $1 million. I think the cheapest we got back was like at $50,000 or $60,000. Okay, so that system is now taken care of. Staffing and support. What about that? What would you have to pay for that? What would you have to pay for tech and compliance and marketing? So a minimum, you're talking about $40,000 a year and putting out in terms of funds, which is about $3,300 a month. That's what this would typically cost you guys. All right, to put it together the way that we're structuring this, it will cost you about $3,300 a month. All right, for your staffing, for your systems, for your compliance, for your marketing, for all of those things to run it efficiently and effectively, it's going to be about 40 grand a year. Okay, but here's the big surprise. We're going to be able to do this for you, for everyone in our network, for less than $5 a day. Because once again, we're building a family. We're building a structure to help you to elevate. We're not trying to hit you upside the head with a big amount, every month. That's not what we're here to do. We want you to be successful. But listen, $150 to run this type of business monthly? $150 for the proprietary system, for marketing, for support, to make thousands of dollars per month? It's huge. $150 to change your income trajectory is huge. Okay? And to be able to tap into a system like our EPOP and to tap into private funding and to tap into family funds and to have access to all of these things that you now have access to as being a global agency for 100, the training, don't forget about the training. We offer extensive training. So you're going to be taught and trained on how to be effective with your agency. So with $5 a day to bring you thousands per month and to put you into a financial freedom position, would that $5 every day be worth it? What are you spending $5 every day on? $150, right? So the opportunity right now, team, is now. It's now. It's right now. Okay? So for the 150, you're not just joining a program, you're stepping into a global ecosystem of like-minded individuals, high-achieving partners. We want to be able to showcase your business. We want to be able to showcase exactly what you're doing within the network because we believe in supporting each other's businesses, right? This is a family. This is a network. But for 150, you're creating multiple streams of residual income. All you need is one deal. Even if, let me tell you, even if you sign up one credit partner, okay, one credit partner can pay for your 150 for the entire year. Or someone in your network close one deal. Okay? So it's, you'll get the 150 back in massive numbers. You're also getting a family that moves together, that celebrates wins together. Once again, we're not competing against each other. 150 per month is less than the cost of a cup of coffee per day, but it has the power to change your trajectory forever. So every moment you're waiting is income and opportunity that's left on the table. Okay? So, there's three types of people that's on this call today. Three types of people on this call today. You got the visionary, you got the skeptic, and you got the person that's looking for a way out. The visionary, you've already seen this opportunity and you see how you can leverage and you can see how you can plug into a family like G2 Global Network. Listen, it's not we didn't come here tonight to sell you an ice cream dream. We came to show you in a small period of time that what you can do in terms of increasing your income and increasing your visibility just by joining the G2 Global Network. You already see the opportunity. You understand the leverage of a residual income in an ecosystem. You're not asking, can this work? You're asking, how fast can I scale? You want the system. You want mentors. You want partners who accelerate your growth, not slow it down. Who are you connected to right now? Are they accelerating your growth? Are they slowing you down? Are you ready to step into leadership? Not just work for someone else for the rest of your life. Are you ready to step into leadership? Not just work for someone else's dream. Are you ready to step into leadership and not have someone to tell you what you can do in those 8 hours of a day, right? That's the visionary. But then you have the skeptic. You've been cautious because you've probably been burned. I don't know, right? But you're willing to do the math. So here's the truth. This is low monthly cost, multiple income streams, no product inventory, no complex selling, no building from scratch. This is the lowest risk, highest upside model that you will find anywhere. All that's missing is your decision to act right now. And then the third type of person that's on this call tonight is the person that's looking for a way out. You're tired. You're tired of grinding. You're tired of ceiling income, right? You're tired of reaching that ceiling. You're tired of doing everything alone. You don't need another hustle. You need alignment. That's all you need. You need support. And you need a proven system that's going to get you to that next level. And so this is your bridge out. Remember, it's automated systems working for you 24/7. It's residual income that grows while you're sleeping, right? It's mentorship in a community to lift you to financial freedom. The question is simple. The question isn't if you need it. The question is, will you take it? That's the question. Are you the visionary? Are you the skeptic? Or are you the person looking for the way out? Proprietary systems that's designed to help you to scale. Now, one thing I am going to do, I'm going to do this. And G, Gerald, I'm going to have you to talk in just 1 second here. But what I want to do, we've got 39 people on the call. I'm going to do something special for everyone that's on the call tonight. I want you guys to plug into the G2 Global Network. I want all 39 of you that's on this call, if you see the opportunity, if you see the vision, if you see a way for you to scale and to tap into EPOP, to tap into the funding, everybody needs money. That's another thing. Even in this down spiraling economy and things that you're having and you're seeing, everyone needs money. They need some type of capital. And you can be the bridge between them and the capital. We've got all type of access to capital. So what I want to do tonight, I want to bring you all into the network, and I'm going to do this for the next 30 days. I'm going to bring all of you all into the network tonight at no cost. Not even the 150. Not even the 150. I'm going to grandfather everyone that's on this call tonight. My gift to you for showing up on this call tonight is so you can plug into G2 Global Network and get this system, get your website, get this cost at no cost to you. I'm going to do that for the next 30 days until the 9th, until March 9th. Okay? Here's the reason why. I want to bring 100 people into this network under this new program and grandfather you in, right? But the way that you stay in and have access to this system and have access to this platform and have access to everything that we just given you, instead of you paying, you've got to bring in at least 10 people into the network. You got to bring in 10 people into the network in 6 months. We're giving you 6 months, bring 10 people into the network. That's it. It's simple. 10 paying people into the network. That allows G2 Global Network to scale from 100 to 1,000 people within the network. And I want you to think about this. Think about the MRBs that you're getting. So when you're going out recruiting, you're thinking about the, I want you to think about the MRBs. And I also want you to think about the 10% override. And I want you to think about just building that network and building that team. And you can keep going. You can put 10 people, 20 people, 30 people. You can put up to 100 people. Think about the scale. But for the next 30 days, you guys came out today. You guys are in the right place at the right time. I'm going to give everyone access for the next 30 days. And G, you can get ready to talk, G. Okay. Gerald, we call Gerald. That's my partner. We call him G. So you guys ever hear us saying G, that's Gerald. But for the next 30 days, I want you all to plug in and to be committed to this platform. And you're going to do that without any cost. Okay. We're going to eat the cost and absorb the cost for you. And after 30 days, everyone has to pay to get in. Gerald, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, man. Tell us, how do we get the people to sign up and get them into the network? First of all, salute to you and thank you for all the work that you put into our proprietary systems. But tell the people, how exactly do they get the link in and connect with us?
Yeah, so I'm going to put a link here in the chat. You're going to click on that, register. It's a simple registration, your name, email, password. It'll send you an email, and then you'll have access. One little correction. We're not 30 days away. We're 27 days, 3 hours, 58 minutes, and 39 seconds. So that's until we launch. So now 34 seconds. So just a little correction there. February is a short month. I'm going to send a link here. We're not going to go over the system and do a whole demonstration. It is pretty self-explanatory when you get in there. I will just note one thing. Once you get logged in, click on referral links on the left and get your customer application link. That's where you're going to send your customers if you have deals, and that'll link the customer to you. Your referral links to bring in people underneath you, those won't be available until we launch in 27 days, 3 hours, 57 minutes, and 52 seconds. So, and then we'll do a demonstration of the system and that kind of thing at another training just to kind of keep things simple. So I'm putting it in the chat right now. It's just ready to go. It's live, ready to sign up right this minute. So you should see that in the chat now. That's all I got to say. So thanks, Mo. Great call.
No problem. Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much, G, for that. And listen, you guys click on the chat right now. Click on the link. You guys get registered if you're interested in being part of our team. Make sure that you get registered right away, okay? Because once again, we're going to do this the free membership for you for everyone to be grandfathered in for the next 30 days. Okay? Any questions in the chat? Any questions in the chat? Look, all the wings up. Evening, wings up, wings up. All right, we have sound, wings up. Haven't had a job since 2019, never going back. I know that's right, Sean. Sean is a hustler too, man. All right, Sean. All right, let's go. All right, anything amazing? Recruit someone to join. So Mark says, if I recruit someone to join my team, let the person I recruit pay the $150 for their own website, or will they go off of my website? No, when they pay the $150, everyone gets their own website, get their own link, have their own back portal, they have their own setup. Okay.
Yeah, but they're connected to you through the link that you send them. So you won't see that referral link yet because it'll be available when we launch. You're able to submit deals though directly right now. So you'll see that link. Yeah, once you send them their link, they'll have their own website, but everything will be connected to you in the back. So that's how you'll get paid.
And we're steady growing, guys. Listen, we're actually going to be adding a few things. Let me just let you in on some things. You guys are going to have access to private investors. Okay, you're going to have access also to private investors. You'll eventually have access to G2 Global Trading Academy. You're going to have access to what was the other thing, G? Not only the Trading Academy, just a lot of different platforms. Okay, a lot of different things that just going to be coming our way. Oh, auto financing is coming our way. I mean, just a lot of different things is coming in our direction, okay? So 30 days will start over. It says 30 days. Sean says, so 30 days will start after our membership links are active. Correct. All right. Wings
Yeah,
up.
wonderful news. 12 people have already registered.
All right. Come on. Keep going, y'all. Keep registering. Can I submit an employee benefit deal now? Absolutely, Joe. Joe been killing it, man. He's been turning in deals like crazy. Yeah, you can, man. Come on, let's go. Guys, come on, man. Listen, this is the best team. This is the best team we around. Okay. So once you guys start plugging in, you're gonna see just the energy and the synergy about what we're doing here at G2 Global Network. All right. So listen, thank you all for all coming out to the call. Make sure that you get registered. Don't let this slip don't let this slip by. Don't let it slip by, guys. Malik, you got anything you want to add to this?
Great call, great energy. I registered. Guys, before you get off that call, go to the chat, click on the link, and register.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's excellent. Excellent. Eric, you want to add anything before we go?
Yeah, I just want to say, yeah, really excited to have all of you aboard. And I'm the guy, I'm your guy for the employee benefit program. Any questions, or if you just want to ask questions about the program, if you want to learn more, if you want a game plan, different deals that you have in mind, get in touch with me. I'm always available.
Yeah, thank you, Eric,
I'm
man.
100% your partner.
Thank you. Thank you. Eric has been working really hard too on the back end. Thank you for everything you do for G2 Global Network, Eric.
Of course.
Thanks, Eric. 26 people have now registered.
26. Come
That's
on, guys.
awesome.
That's what I'm talking about. Come on, wings up. Wings
We
up.
don't die, we multiply.
That's right. That's right. That's right, guys. Keep registering. Keep signing up and registering. How many people we got left on the call? We still have 39 participants. I see you, Eli. I see you, Mark. I see you, Tanaya. Teresa, I see you. I see you guys. Come on, put them wings up in the chat. You guys know the vibe. Sheree, I see you. Thank you for being on. Sheree is a stock trader, guys. I'm trying to get her to be our stock trading coach. Hopefully we can pull her leg a little bit and bring her into the family, guys. So she's been awesome with that. I see you, Melinda. I see you, Jashawn. Teresa and Joel. Chantel, wings up, guys. Listen, Chantel is one of the top realtors in Atlanta. If anybody's in the ATL area, Chantel Carter, okay? This is who you want. She's in our network. She handles all of our properties. I'm doing a $2 million deal with her right now. You guys tap in. So there's things like that. We've got people, oh, this is what I was going to say. The other thing that we're going to be adding is we're going to be adding a bunch of wholesale properties to our website, right? You're going to now be able, not now, probably, what did you say, G? Probably in another 60 days or so, I think you said, that they'll be able to.
Yeah, we'll have the wholesale marketplace on probably another 2 months.
Yeah, we'll have a wholesale marketplace. So now you guys will be able to go into the wholesale marketplace and see a bunch of off-market properties that you can buy. And remember, we're going to show you how to buy a lot of properties even with no money down. Okay, we want to make sure your credit scores are there, things of that nature. We're going to show you how to make $100,000 on a one deal, make $200,000, and we're about to make. We've got a deal right now in Chicago. I don't know if Anthony's on the call, and G, we're about to make $500,000 off of that deal, right? Just by leveraging, right? So we want to show you how to do these things. Guys, listen, this is real numbers that's happening over here. We're not giving you any fluff whatsoever. Once again, we're not perfect. This is just our little old family that we have, that we've been building over the time, and the people have really been supportive. So once again, I thank all of you all for showing up so much. Thank you so much for showing up on this call. I really appreciate you all. Make sure that you tap in. I see Christopher on there. She's an attorney. He said 2.1 to be exact. That's attorney Coleman on this call. That's his deal, right? He's an investor as well and also an attorney. So once again, you guys, listen, we've got all walks of life that's on this call tonight. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you're from. I see Robert Gilmore. I see you, man. He was one of the first people that was in the room with us back in 2014, right, Robert? You were one of the first people in the room back in 2014, man. I appreciate you being there. All right, I see Joey. I see you, Joey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shambe, yes, sir. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, man. Thank you for being around and sticking around for so long. Okay.
Mo, do you see my name?
No.
Do you see me?
Where you see Eva? Where's Eva? Hey, Eva.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, my friend?
Wings up, Eva. Oh, I see you at the top.
Wings up.
I need to scroll. Eva say, you don't see me? I see you, Eva. I'm sorry.
I need to know.
I see you, Lawrence. I see Lawrence on here. Danielle, I see you, man. Thank you for showing up on the call. And if I didn't call your name, guys, I do apologize. But thank you, all of you all. Eli, man, thank you. And thank you for having people on this call. Ricardo, wings up to you all. Wings up is our slogan. So when you guys hear us say wings up, that means that we're going higher. We emulate the eagle, guys, okay? We emulate the eagle. That's the highest flying bird. No matter what's going on, we're going to go higher, okay? All right, guys, wings up. I will see you all at the top. Thank you for joining the call today.
Wings up.
Wings up.
Right out there.